The SQ5 is a small SUV with big power. I'll include a link to the Audi Salt Lake's website in the description down below. They're providing us with this SQ5. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Landon. Let's get right into it. This week's giveaway highlight is a 57 Chevy Resto model with over 600 horsepower. If you happen to be interested, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. Any donation, $25 or more, will give you 4x bonus entries into this giveaway. Powering this is a turbo 3-liter V6 that goes through a 7-speed dual clutch. It produces 362 horsepower and then 406 pound-feet of torque. So a couple of things. First off, subscribing really helps out the channel. Second thing, this is a pre-owned car. The original car we're going to use for the review, a brand new one, is completely blocked in, so we had to swap. But this pre-owned Q5 has all the same stuff, like the new hood design. You can see the new light design as well. And this is really cool how it's blacked out there on the side. And then also here in the grille, and you got the little S badge. So yes, compared to the new one we were going to use for the review, this pre-owned one is identical. 255 by 40 by 21 is the tire and wheel setup. You've got silver there on the top, a little bit of metallic gray in the center, and I like the body painted fender flares. That's nice. And look at those wheels. They really pop out with the rest of the body. You'll notice that elements like the mirror caps are blacked out to create a little bit of contrast. We do have the new key fobs. You got the S logo there on the back. On the front face, we've got our lock and unlock, the opening for the trunk Audi logo there at the bottom. Definitely a bit of a downgrade. I guess it'll be more durable though. Cargo cover built in from the factory, and you'll note that you can raise and lower the rear suspension to make it so it's easier to access. And underneath the floor here, you have a little bit of extra storage and all of that. You can put the cargo cover down there, by the way, there's enough space. And the seats fold down flat, so yeah, altogether it's a practical SUV. You also have the kick feature to lower it, but you can just press the button if you want. Got this new light bar design here on the back end, and look at those exhaust tips. And that'll cap things off for the exterior, so let's take a listen to the exhaust. Let's now take a look at the interior. This is cool with the Alcantara there on the door panel. You got your door lock and unlock. And the seats have a very fancy design with all of the stitching down the center. Legroom back here is good. We got a little storage net, USB ports. We have our own climate zone, some vents as well. And even though this has a panoramic center, you still have good headroom back here. Let's now take a look at the front. Blind spot running with the mirrors. I'll check the windows a little bit later. But anyways, we've got all of our adjustments for the lights and for the mirrors here on the door panel. You can fold in the mirrors. Memory seats are there, window controls, and then you've got all that nice trim too. And then here are these seats. Again, fancy design all down the center. You do have your adjustments on the side. Now the steering wheel, perforated on either side. You got practical controls on the front face, including for the heated steering wheel, for example, voice command, phone controls. You've got controls there for the center stack on the other side, S logo on the bottom as well. Digital gauge cluster, it's going to be customizable, so you can change what is displayed there depending on what you are looking for. And then if that's not enough digital, we do have a heads-up display. 360 camera system with this, good resolution with the whole camera, and it, I believe it turns when you turn the wheel too, so it's kind of a fancy camera system. But yeah, everything's built into the screen. So instead of having two screens, Audi's now gone to one big screen. So your climate controls are still built into the screen. You just have heated seats with this. Your drive modes, those are also built into the screen as well. It is quick to respond for the most part. It does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but yeah, it's definitely something to get used to. Just below that, we got some kind of like physical issue buttons for like drive mode, auto, stop, start, stability. Got some USB ports with the 12 volt. I like the illuminated cup holders. But yeah, it's for the parking sensors, parking brake, you got your transmission select. Good storage inside. There is a nice trim on top. And like I said earlier, panoramic center. So let's take this out and see how it performs. So SQ5, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. Little shaver shifters, I don't like them. Now it does save space, that is nice. But they are also kind of just funky. This interior is pretty darn nice. I will say, my whole thing about you got to go up to an S model to get a real Audi nowadays, it's ringing true again, because I reviewed the Q5 the other day and now I'm in the SQ5, and the Q5 felt like VW plus. This feels like a real Audi, like the materials and yeah, the seats. Yeah, it feels real Audi. It looks like real Audi too, but yeah, it's a bit more more, you know, a bit more expensive. It's cool this has the adjustable suspension. For such a small car, I mean, usually you don't see that in smaller cars like this. So that is a nice thing to have. Let's make sure our drive select is pulled up so we can switch between pretty quickly. Yep, there's a person coming. It is so hard to pull out here. There are always people driving through. Can't see past the line of cars. Oh, that is smooth. Yeah, this 7-speed's pretty good transmission. It's smooth, it's quick. And in normal Q5 fashion, SQ5 fashion, I should say, this still does the thing where it's very comfortable on road. Daily drivable. I mean, I just drove a Q7 before this, and that's obviously more comfortable than this, but this is still really good. But then you also get the performance side. Now, no double pane windows, by the way, in this, so that is something to note. Man, that I won't get over that. I don't think I'll ever get over that. That's a bit much. Smooth though, man, is it smooth. Porsche Macan, that's basically what this is. Basically what this, you know what's crazy though? So with Porsche, the 4-cylinder Macan is like the price of one of these. And that really does go to show you badge engineering. And you could say, oh, well, the Porsche's got better build quality, and it's like, I think you could have said that in the past, but nowadays it's all pretty similar. It's all pretty similar. It seems like it's pretty smooth with everything that's going on. Pop it into dynamic. Yeah, that turn signal thing is just... This engine's kind of fun. Sounds pretty good. I think it's just piped in audio though. But it sounds like it sounds synthetic. But it's still kind of cool. Let's get a... Yeah, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Let's pop back into balanced. Yeah, this thing's a nice combination of, I think, performance plus daily drivability. I mean, that's what the SQ5's always been about. And, you know, these aren't cheap by any means, but if the space works for you, which I think the spacing in this is great, I think this makes a lot more sense to go for rather than the bigger cars. And if you don't need the space, because this gives you tons of performance, plenty of space, I think, and you pair that with the, yeah, everything's got going, I don't know, the looks and everything. I think it's good. I think it's a good setup. So that's the new SQ5.